An honor to be here today. I just wanted to thank Laura Patrick and the AdventHealth Sports Medicine team for inviting me to start this night with a keynote speech. Now I have to go back to an amazing memory where if we turn the clock back about 2 years ago, Laura Patrick invited me to this neuro night out before I had even started seeing patients. So I was in the audience listening, and I was wowed and impressed by the fact that I've never seen a sports medicine team celebrating patients, and I was so impressed. But in my mind, I was wondering, where are my patients? Where are the patients with neuromuscular disorders? Where are those patients with ALS and neuropathy and myopathy and myasthenia gravis, or all the other whole host of neuromuscular diseases? I thought I could fill the entire room with neuromuscular patients just from my own experience. And as I'm listening in the crowd 2 years ago in the audience and enjoying all the stories, Laura Patrick invites me and introduces me to the audience to say a few words. I had not even seen patients yet, and I'm sitting here introducing myself. And I remember that moment. That was my first speech ever as a neuromuscular director of AdventHealth. And in that moment, I got a realization, because I remember standing in front of all of these patients and asking myself, why did God choose me out of all people to come from University of Florida to Orlando to be the neuromuscular director? What an honor. And what is my goal and my job here? And in that moment, I introduced myself and I said that my role is to fill this room with neuromuscular patients. My role is to make this neuro night out full of patients with neuromuscular disorders and to fill the need and the gap that we're missing here in Orlando. And when I thought about that, I realized that God had sent me for a purpose. And if patients remember me from that day, I had tears pouring out of my eyes, because I remember how emotional I became. And I knew that there was a reason for me to be here in Orlando. So let's fast forward 2 years later. And we're here and I'm giving the keynote speech. And I hope that we have just fulfilled that dream and fulfill that purpose to no end. I hope that my patients are here today, all my patients with neuromuscular disorders. I also hope that we recognize how much we've achieved with the full support of the AdventHealth Sports Medicine team. Can you imagine, in 2 years, we've got 2 centers of excellence. We've got a clinical trial that we're running. We have presented definitely a lot of national conferences, our research that we're doing. And we also have just recently become a national center for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So what an honor. And all I can say is that thank you to our sports medicine team, because we could not have achieved even one thing without them. Their presence has just been a divine blessing. And every day I thank them for their continued excellent support and care of our patients. Can you imagine? They go above and beyond, not just to care, but also to learn and to be the best they can possibly be. But today is Neuro Night Out, and today is to actually recognize you, to recognize all our patients who are here today. Our patients have been so dedicated going to the sports medicine programs and have just come back and really not only improved, had a tremendous amount of success, and have had a great response to the treatment that sports medicine team provides with our physical therapy, with our occupational therapy, with our speech therapy, with everything that we offer. Our patients have just gone above and beyond. So really want to congratulate you. You've just done a wonderful job. And thank you for all your hard work and effort, not only just from our sports medicine team, but also from our patients. So if you've experienced our sports medicine program, I just want to shout out on how many benefits it has for our patients. And not only do they have benefits, but we also have very nice programs where our sports medicine team comes to our clinics, clinics for our neuromuscular patients that offer multidisciplinary programs for patients with diseases such as ALS, CMT, diabetic neuropathy, myasthenia gravis, as well as other neuromuscular conditions. And then I have to say there are countless papers that have been written to show how many benefits physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and our sports medicine program, what they offer, how many benefits there are for our patients. This include any neuromuscular diseases, including, we already discussed many of them, like ALS and peripheral neuropathies, as well as multiple sclerosis, our movement disorders like Parkinson's disease, headache disorders, pain, and cognitive disorders like Alzheimer's. So our sports medicine services should be prescribed as a medicine and can help not only just our physical health, but also our mental health. So congratulations today. I'm honored at this transformation, historical moment for our Neuroscience Institute. I'm very, very honored to give this keynote speech. This is a great moment for Orlando, where we've really bridged the gap with sports medicine and delivering the best possible care to our patients in the neurosciences. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this night.
Thank you, Dr. Jerath, for such a beautiful speech and for being such a dedicated